Hola, Profe Willie here with a quick Spanish lesson in English. This is a continuation of the present tense regular AR verbs video. Here I'm going to be talking about a particular verb, the verb gustar, because it's a special verb in Spanish because of what it actually means. First, I have written here the only two present tense forms that you should probably ever need to use. Gusta and gustan. If you know how to conjugate verbs, you should recognize this one as the el, ella, usted form, and this one as the ellos, ellas, ustedes form. Here are some examples using each of those. Me gusta la historia. I like history. La historia is singular, so we'll use the singular third person, gusta. Here, me gustan las lenguas extranjeras. I like foreign languages. This is plural, a plural noun, as you can see with las. So we use gustan, the plural form of the third person. You might ask yourself, well, wait a minute. I'm saying I like history. I like foreign languages. Why isn't yo in there? And why isn't it gusto? It's because of this. Although we often say that the verb gustar means to like, it doesn't really. It actually means to be pleasing to. So what you're actually saying here is history is pleasing to me. Foreign languages are pleasing to me. So the subject-object relationship that we see in English with like is reversed in Spanish to be pleasing to. So me here actually means to me. It's what's called an object pronoun. And we'll talk more about those in a future video. Let me show you another common object pronoun you could use with gustar in this example. ¿Te gusta la biología? La biología, singular, so gusta. A possible response is, no me gusta la biología. Here we use te, meaning to you, and me, meaning to me. Another example, this time with a plural noun. ¿Te gustan las clases? Sí, me gustan las clases. The plural las clases determines the plural use of gustan, or ellos, ellas, ustedes form. All right, one final example showing what happens when you ask if somebody likes an activity. Activities tend to be verbs, such as here. ¿Te gusta bailar salsa? Here we're asking, do you like to dance salsa? We conjugate gustar as gusta, and we leave bailar in the infinitive, just like I explained in the video prior to this one. Conjugate the first verb, leave the second one in infinitive. So that looks very similar to our previous examples. The next one, however, is a little bit different. First I have the response. Sí, me gusta bailar salsa, which is very similar to these. But then I have this one that I put a star by. Sí, me gusta bailar y cantar. Y means and, so we're saying, yes, I like to dance and sing. Two verbs. That seems plural. So you might think, well, why isn't it gustan? My answer is because it's not. Doesn't matter how many verbs you have in this list, gusta remains singular. That's just a rule with Spanish. The number of verbs does not matter. It's considered singular. It's only plural nouns that will trigger gustan. So try to remember that. You'll make fewer mistakes. But the biggest mistakes students tend to make with gustar are with constructions like these that I've written in red to signal alert. Please don't do this. Yo me gusto, or just yo gusto, or even just gusto. Similarly, tú te gustas, or tú gustas, or just gustas, tend to be wrong. At the very least, they tend to not be what you want to say. So don't ever use yo with the verb gustar, and don't ever use the yo form of gustar. Just like here, don't use tú with gustar, and don't use the tú form of gustar. Stick to me and te, and these two forms up here, gusta and gustan, and you're much more likely to not commit errors. So that's the end of my video on gustar. Gracias y hasta luego.